Hello everybody, welcome back to the Landedkiller show. Today we'll be doing some tier 4 brawls in World of Warships. I know it's not a quote-unquote serious ship review video, but I'm gonna figure things out as time goes on, pretty much. We're just playing on Queen Mary because I really haven't taken the ship out that much and I want to see what its capabilities are. I hear it's got some decent torpedoes, so that'll be something to sit there and mess around with. As I alluded to in a now unlisted live stream, we're kind of taking things one step at a time with everything. So, yeah, you do what you can. Ah, literally 4v4, tier 4. Oh, interesting. My passion for video making has not waned in the slightest. It's just that I'm a little burnt out in the moment. I have to deal with stuff from multiple fronts. Oh, wow. 3 Queen Marys. Jeez. This will be interesting. I don't think I have the tier 3. But yeah, this is another thing I wanted to just touch on in this video briefly, is that I think the missions, like Oliver Dockyard, every mission in the game should go down to tier 3. I feel like the lower tiers need to be revitalized in some way. I feel like tier 3 is ideal, or even tier 4, because a lot of players getting into the game might want to sit there and have a crack at those dockyard missions. They might not necessarily have tier 4 or 5 lying around. I'm just saying it would probably increase the engagement with the events. I'm really getting at here. Usually, you know, you just, in like past brawls, you just rush in and just take out the enemy. But in this one, because you're a lot slower ships, it takes a little while to get in here. I wonder if I'm going to see some Svitlanas running around tonight too. Those have tons of guns in them, which Wargaming forgot to mention on the live stream. They knew their stuff. They know that Svetlana has like the most guns in the game, like 21, I want to say, or 22 at that point. All you can do. Jeez. You know, I think that as a side commentary, they need to make more kids shows dealing with mental health. I gotta sit there and give some praise to Steven Universe Future for that movie they released where they had that character Spinel. You know, I really feel that that's it's a good step forward, the way that they did that, and I just praise that show, you know, for having some good stuff in it, you know. I kind of miss old Steven Universe, if I'm being honest. I have a soft spot for it. It was a decent show for its time. Got cut a little too short. I don't think it's going to get revived anytime soon. Maybe they could revive it on Adult Swim and just have Steven go on, be more adulting and all that. Who knows? Be interesting to see where the story progresses. Either that or continue it in some kind of other film or movie. Feels like sending the characters off to college just kind of is a cheap way to get out of just writing out a totally decent adventure. But I guess them ending it the way they did was they kind of wanted the show to kind of move forward. Once Steven, this is kind of like, oh, Steven's growing up a little bit, but we're leaving the door open in case we want to put out a future project. We made him like, what is it, 16 or something? Yeah. I still think that show is going to have an influence on future generations besides just Adventure Time. Adventure Time, I'm sure, will be brought up again to many, many different generations from now. Can't go wrong with Jake the Dog and Finn the Human. Well, what was his name? BMO? Yeah, that show was hilarious too. A lot of good stuff in those shows. They weren't entirely focused on chibi animation like a certain Teen Titans Go is focused on now. I mean, come on. Teen Titans Go is a mockery of the original Teen Titans, but I can understand why they had to make it the way they did. They're kind of just dumbing it down for younger kids, probably, is my guess. Yeah, shows that were made in the early 2000s, they focused on serious stuff sometimes. Actually had a darker slate to them at times. Because people were able to kind of handle stuff a little better back then, honestly, in my opinion. Seems like these days we're kind of stuck in some awkward phase where you can't say this, you can't say that for fear of just not being on the internet anymore, but yeah. You gotta walk a fine line with content these days. You can't just say or do whatever you want anymore. You gotta have some sort of control over it, you know? It sucks, but it's kind of the way YouTube is now. Back in the day, you get away with a lot. These days, you just want to stick to doing content that you like doing, but you don't want to go crazy about it either. You gotta have a balance, as I like to say. That's the important part, is just having a good balance. A balance, you can struggle a bit. Yeah, who knows? Like whenever in the future, when I have my own kids, you know, find that right person, they're gonna be showing Adventure Time and Steven Universe at the very least. That's at least what I'm gonna do. Who knows? It could be years off at this point. Just do what you can. And you don't ever want to rush anything. You rush stuff, you're just going to end up in a bad spot. I know that from experience. Jeez, we burnt out. Close one versus the Queen Mary. Alright, we'll kind of watch how this happens. How exactly does he plan to take on this destroyer? He or she, I must say. Probably launch a torpedo off if I had to guess. It's kind of silly that he didn't launch off a torpedo at him. And he's on reload. At least they're being smart enough not to be chasing after the destroyer here. There we go, we won that one. Good. Half bad battle there. Alright. Carriers out for this? It seems kind of silly. Arkansas beta out on this. It's been a while since I played this ship. Everybody's only playing battleships or destroyers. It's surprising. Would have thought there would have been. Oh, yeah, there's some cruisers. One carrier. Alright. Now we get a carrier, but there's no other carrier to balance it out. I only put a carrier in here because this thing has no AA and they need to balance out its extra equipment slots, is my guess. This is like a Wyoming Hull A. Pretty much, for the most part. I bet half these players haven't even seen a beta, Arkansas beta, ever. Maybe some of them have. Oh, what am I kidding? They probably all have their own clans. Alright, let's go for it. Jeez. Just gotta get through this nonsense here, it seems. Range is quite long enough to get him, but we'll see. Of course, people are playing Queen Mary. One of these battles where they're all playing Queen Mary. It's like it was everybody playing Isay the other time. Since we're dealing with battleships, might as well turn up the heat and get some armor piercing. See if I still got it. Fire off one torpedo at a time. Do you any good if I slow down? That Queen Mary fired it off back there. That's what. Trying to focus me, of course. Oh, I don't care if they suck me, it doesn't matter. It's just a game. Different when you have to deal with other things. Alright, what else is a blowout here? Rudder just get torn up, turbine. Why? Don't have the Svetlana in here. I'm gonna get that in here right now. Where the hell is it? Why I don't have this in my port? Literally getting this for this video because this ship is just so damn. This ship is really damn good. I don't often talk good stuff about ships at this tier, but Svetlana. This is a good ship. Just gotta set it up right. Do we have any? We do not. Should be interesting to see how this plays. And we'll get our signals on this, and let's see here. How many guns does this have? Okay, I guess it has 15x1 130. I thought it had the other ones. Let's see here. Maybe I'm thinking of its modern counterpart, but yeah, I guess Mecklenburg does have the most guns in the game. Alright, it's fun. Still, this is a fun ship to play. It's better than a tier 5 counterpart, the Karanzi Kram. For some reason. I don't know why Karanzi Kram can't be buffed or given some better armor. Something to help it. Here we go. Dealing with this time. Bunch of destroyers and one Queen Mary. Oh, yep, my team is Queen Marys too. Nobody's trying to take an effort into something different. So literally sink some destroyers though if it catches them off guard. Here we go. This match might be actually intense. Let's see. Jeez. Ridiculous. He's supposed to win when you have walls of torpedoes coming from all directions. Just can't. Well, let's collect a container, and you know, that's just a little selection of some 2-4 brawls inside World of Warships. Get into a more ship review video in the future, probably. Okay, what else is going on at the moment that I covered quickly? I'm not going to waste an entire video on this because I know, like so many others, this is just a lot. Okay, so you still are getting your bonuses at least when you get this camo, but yeah. Do I not like the camos? Huh. It won't even display. Okay. That's hilarious. I don't know. Maybe if they weren't so expensive, I would consider it. Again, you don't even see the camo. What is up with that? What is up with that? I think the idea is nice. Do I Think this event's gonna succeed? Yeah, probably. Some people are gonna sit there and get this. Hopefully, they read the text. Reading text when buying things is super important. I encourage everybody to do it. I see you have some 12% chance of getting the camos or the commander. Such commander 15%. It is what it is. I'm waiting for the next Arpeggio Blue Steel event, to be honest. Which we probably won't even get until they get the IFR-1 submarine to the game. You don't worry, I mean, I've been trying for years to tell them subs don't work. They don't listen. So anyway, don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.